Welcome, everybody, to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. Gordon Hayward is a versatile offensive player, but he said, for me, being aggressive is playing downhill. Usually, if I can get things going to the...
David, he is the total package. And here's the upcoming schedule for New Orleans. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Philadelphia 76ers. And then on Friday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Chicago Bulls.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. Out in the wings for them, Rozier and Hayward. P.J. Washington is out there with Plumlee, and it's Ball in at the point guard position. And for the Pelicans, the talented front court pair is Ingram and Williamson. Monte Graham is out there with Hart, and it's Valanciunas in at the 5.
And Ball continues to show he can drain threes. The defense must adjust or he is going to keep doing damage.
You know, Greg, sometimes it's just hard to quantify defense, but some new age metrics really value Mason Plumlee.
And there's a stat called defensive box plus minus that measures how good your team is with you on the floor. Year in, year out, Mason Plumlee is top 20 in the league, proving his overall effect on a game on the defensive end.
Now Rozier, after Zion Williamson missed from long range. And Rozier, here we go.
Excellent use of size there by Valanciunas, reaching out and just swatting that shot away.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Here's Rozier. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Ingram outside. A three ball. Fires for three. The Hornets pull it in. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Washington finds Ball. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. And stolen by Graham. Pass to Ingram. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. LaMelo Ball picks one up.
And they made Ingram fight for that one, but he's not afraid to get physical. This is a good sign.
And this may not be the juiciest stat you'll ever get, but the development of Brandon Ingram as a free throw shooter early in his career was shocking.
Now, here's Rozier. In the corner, it's Hayward. Pass to Washington. Plumlee with a screen on Ingram. Shot clock at 5. Here's Plumlee. Here's Ball. And he banks in the layup. Ball's got 5 now.
He's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jump.
Now here's Ingram. The feed to Williamson. And stolen by Hayward. Now here's Washington. He's covered by Ingram. And Charlotte turns it over again. Greg, as we take a look at Ingram's free throw shooting, he went from a mediocre performer at the line to almost automatic after a few years in the NBA.
And Kevin, it's a testament to the work he's put in. It was an area of his game he had to develop, and he didn't ignore it. And now his aggression on the court pays off with points at the line.
And it's Williamson missing. Hornets leading by 4. Rozier kicks to Ball. Hayward outside. Shoots from the block. Good.
And how about Hayward mixing it up inside there? Shows he can score on either side of the three-point line and really makes him more difficult to guard.
Now here's Valanciunas. Doubled by Plumlee. Kicks it out to Williamson. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. LaMelo Ball picks one up.
That's his second.
We've been seeing athletic big men in the NBA now, Brent, for some time, but Zion Williamson raised the bar when it came to that department.
Well, there's no doubt about it, and it's this combination that is so strange for people to have to wrap their heads around when you get on the floor with them. You're standing eye to eye to him if you're 6'5", and you don't realize the power, the strength, the quickness off the floor, the ability to put the ball down on the deck. I mean, he's just something that you don't see every day. And it's the reason why Zion's one of the more special players in the league.
Here's Hart following the bucket by the Hornets. And that one's good. Williamson.
Well, a little contact from the defense goes a long way for Zion Williamson.
Now, here's Rozier. Defended by Hart. Hayward outside. Out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession.
A moment here to look at some numbers for Gordon Hayward. Great showing for him last season. He was around 19 points a game, 6 rebounds and 4 assists. And he's also a bit of a stopper defensively. They put him in, and their defense really tightens up.
This is his specialty. He sits on the bench, he gauges what's happening offensively, and he comes in and sticks the opponent's top scorer to freeze him out.
Now here's Graham. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Ingram passes to Graham. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And it's Ingram missing. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Passes it to Plumlee. From deep three-point range, Valanciunas grabs the board.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
You can see the coaching staff up there and clapping right now as Oubre on the defensive end getting it done.
Here's Williamson. Now Rozier. Oubre, no one around him. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist.
Timeout for New Orleans.
Who is the loudest and craziest fan in the building? Whoever you are, you about to get a free t-shirt. Let me hear you. Let me hear you dance. Pelican fan, your Pelican dance team.
And New Orleans going with a whole new group out there. The Hornets also changing it up. Miles Bridges, he's checked in for P.J. Washington. Bouknight comes in for Gordon Hayward. And it's Ish Smith in for Terry Rozier. Now, here's Satoransky. Over to the wing. Here's Alexander Walker. And it's sent back by Plumlee.
Big athletic guys like Plumlee, hard to get your shot over them before they can get their hands up.
Bridges inside. Working on Hayes. Now here's Bouknight. It's not going to go for him.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
2 minutes remaining.
A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Now here's Bouknight. He's guarded closely. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid it straight up and in.
And Greg, with over a decade you had in the NBA, is there an opening night that you remember most?
Man, that very first time putting on that Knicks jersey. The game was in Orlando. I played 28 minutes, which was a lot for a rookie back then, and I'll never forget that night.
Charlotte leading by 9. The pass to Bridges. And here's Smith. Pass to Bouknight. He kicks to Oubre. Bridges a screen on Hernangomez. Oubre can't get it to go. Hernangomez down low. He's against Bridges. That's good by Hernan Gomez.
Well, beating everybody to the ball. Willie doesn't always get his number called, so he's got to put in the extra work and find these efforts on the offensive glass.
Now, here's Oubre. Plumlee. It's rebounded by Hayes. To the inside. And Hayes throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Here's Bouknight. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Softly drops in the floater.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Here's Satoransky. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
The Pelicans have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2.
For your Pelicans, Thomas Satoransky taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And so he hits both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Here's Bouknight, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Hornets shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
No good on the second free throw. And so it's Charlotte with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal. And the step back, a shot that's become a staple for the league's top.
I really like the step back move.
One of many moves, Greg, but that probably is his signature move now.
Moves and counter moves. Hayward has a lot in his bag to keep defenders off balance.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game, guys. We've been watching from the Hornets.
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for Charlotte. Up of the forward spots, it's Hayward and Bridges. The guard spots are filled by Ball and Rozier. And it's Washington in at the 5, roaming the paint. Ball with a wide open look. And the foul called on P.J. Washington. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
Pelicans trail by 3.
And it's hard to believe that Gordon Hayward has been playing for over a decade in the NBA. He's now a seasoned vet firmly in the second half of his career.
Here's Hernan Gomez, and that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
And taking a look at some stats here for Rozier, good season for him last year. Around 20 points per game last season, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And he led the charge when it came to scoring, led the team.
He shot the lights out all year long from a variety of spots on the floor. Love that versatility.
And Hayward has had a bit of a career renaissance lately, looking more and more like his old self.
And Kevin, it's just great to see him playing at this level again. I think it's testament to how much he loves the game of basketball, as well as how badly this guy wants a chance to win a championship.
And so here's Charlotte, following the score by New Orleans. Ball, the pass to Washington, taken away by Hayes. Here's Alexander Walker. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Pelicans trail by 3. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Kicks it to Hayes. New Orleans moving the ball around. Out left to the wing. Back to Satoransky. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Hornets leading by 3. Rozier looking around. Pass the ball. Fires the 3. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got 3 assists in the game. And so Marshall will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans.
To check out Zion Williamson. Last season, he played outstanding, 8th in scoring, and he was such a reliable option offensively, finishing in the top 10 in field goal percentage.
And back to his points per game average last year, he literally propped up the team's offense whenever they needed it.
And Ingram and his court awareness continue to grow. A terrific dime there.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Ball against Graham. And here is Ball. 8 points for him. And here's Washington outside. And it's the Hornets another 3.
And there's one aspect of the game LaMelo's not going to ignore, keeping his teammates involved and the offense working as a unit.
Bridges kicks the ball. There's the drive. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Graham, the pass to Williamson, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Williamson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Passes to Hayward. Bridges a screen on Ingram. To the middle. And the rejection by Valanciunas. It's Ingram on the wing. Fires from deep. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. And now it's just a 4-point Hornets lead.
Ingram seems just more and more confident in his ability to shoot from the 3-point line.
Poked away. Ingram with the steal. 3-pointer. They get the rebound. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
Ball dishes to Hayward. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Brandon Ingram. Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Hornets?
They've definitely had a hot hand from 3-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up tempo tonight.
And the first one at the line is good. And Brent, we're seeing a lot of new officials joining the NBA ranks. Any changes you've seen resulting from that?
Well, I think this is a time for coaching staffs and teams to be a little bit more patient with the officials than they have been in the past, as they're trying to understand the rhythm and flow of not just the game and the way it needs to be called, but the communication between the players and the coaches, and how you try to work towards still having a great product on the floor and not having the refs impact the game in ways to get talked about that they don't want to be spoken about.
Now here's Williamson. 7 points in the game. Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8. Shooting 50% so far.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Hayward outside. Plumlee with a screen on Ingram. Hayward finds Smith. Now here's Bouknight. Defended by Hart. 4 on the clock. Bouknight, no good.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
When you look at Zion Williamson's impressive scoring output, what also strikes you, Greg, is his field goal percent.
Yeah, I mean, this guy hits at just around 60%. Safe to say Zion isn't wasting many looks. He just attacks inside where few men can slow him down.
Oubre's checked in for Charlotte. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up-tempo tonight.
Looking to end the run, and the rejection by Valanciunas. And the pass to Hart. There's the triple. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Well, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
It's T-shirt time! All right, look who's coming to the court. Come on, get up and get loud for your Pelicans dance team.
Here on the 2K leaderboard are the rebounding leaders from a season ago. Jonas Valanciunas, 3rd.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
Inside, here's Plumlee, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
As he continues to develop his offensive skill set, Plumlee is going to draw more and more fouls like that.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Now here's Ingram. Williamson is screen on Oubre. And Williamson throws it down.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Here is Hayward. The Pelicans make their last shot. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Graham kicks to Ingram. Here's Hart. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Now here's Bouknight. He's guarded closely. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte. For the Hornets, they come into this following a loss to Dallas. To the paint. And Williamson gets it to go. And now it's a 10-point Pelican lead.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give them some space, let them get to work.
Smith the pass to Hayward. That 3 off the mark. New Orleans has gotten fond of that 3-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Pass to Bouknight. From deep. No good on that one. Ingram passes to Williamson. It could go, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so, guys, it's Zion Williamson making things happen for the New Orleans Pelicans. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Welcome, everyone. Is there anyone in this league more fun to watch than Zion? He's been on a tear tonight.
Lighting up the scoreboard. I bet you wish you had that feeling, AJ. Even just once.
Oh, I love that action. All right, now moving on to highlight two of the standout performers so far in the first half. That's going to do it for us here at the half. Shaq, any last thoughts?
Well, Ernie, I'm thinking about a nap. Man, that's the only thing you ever think about, man. Come on, big fella.
Well, always smart to keep a good work.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Zion Williamson, guys. In this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And Gomez out there with Jackson Hayes. Then there's Thomas Satoransky. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2 guard. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
A second-round pick who relies on instincts and a little bit of size. Hernan Gomez, actually a pretty good free throw shooter.
Plumlee sets the pick for Hayward. Good on the triple. Hayward's got 6 points.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Satoransky, the pass to Hayes, and it's sent back by Plumlee. Here's Rozier. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Pelicans leading by 8. Satoransky with it. Hernan Gomez with a screen on Rozier. Satoransky gets the bucket.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And for the Hornets, they're shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. And it's Ball penetrating. And Ball slams it in.
And a little bit of showmanship from Ball on that slam, displaying some athletic ability.
Satoransky against Ball. And Hayes throws it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team. Looks lost out there. Hornets trail by 10. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Hernan Gomez against Hayward. Now Rozier. It's rebounded by New Orleans. And Gomez has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Hayward outside. Back to Ball. The kick out to Rozier. And a miss there on the triple.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And every year, Terry Rozier seems to get better. Specifically, Greg, becoming a more efficient and lethal scorer.
I mean, he's improving his percentages over the years, especially his three-point shooting. When he came into the league, was not a threat from deep. Now, you have got to honor that outside shot.
Alexander Walker passes to Marshall. Now Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
Scraping and clawing with everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Right side, Ball. Launches a three. Charlotte no good that time either.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Into the lane. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And a chance to check out the stats for Plumlee. A very nice season for him last year. Put up about 10 points per game, 9 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he's done his share of the work for the team, definitely making an impact.
Well, the numbers, if you look at them, impressive all the way around, and he's not letting the team down.
That one is off. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Hayes. Williamson comes in for Hernan Gomez. Ingram, he's checked in for Marshall. And it's Josh Hart in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And then for Charlotte, Miles Bridges comes in for Mason Plumlee. And Oubre subbed in for Gordon. And now, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail.
The previous play is under.
Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for.
The ruling on the floor stands.
Sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Devontae Graham's checked in for New Orleans.
And with LaMelo Ball, this team struck gold. Exactly what the Hornets needed. Great production and a face of the franchise type of talent.
Down low, Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
Again, just watching Zion's leaping ability, gets over the defense and easily finds the rim.
Rozier with the ball. Now Valanciunas defending, and the basket by Rozier. Greg, thinking about LaMelo and this team, he's got the fans here in Charlotte excited.
And Kevin, let's be honest here for a moment. The Hornets haven't had a lot of luck in the draft. Finally, they knocked one out of the park, and the fans are ecstatic. And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And when it comes to moving the ball, LaMelo is unreal. Can make any pass in the book.
Over in the corner, Williamson. Pass to Ingram. Back to Williamson. Hart with it. The three. Bridges with the board. To the middle. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Pushing it up. Here's Hart. Bridges with the steal. Here's Washington. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Washington's got 9.
Oubre will draw some attention as a scorer, but that's going to open up some passing lanes. He doesn't make a mistake that time.
Ingram outside. Bridges with the steal. Lob pass to Oubre. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Here's Hart. It's deflected.
And the impact Bridges makes on the defensive end, showing he's not to be messed with.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for New Orleans.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
And it's Oubre off the drive. Ball no good. New Orleans leading by 11.
2 minutes remaining.
It's Ingram on the wing. Rozier defending. Shoots from the right block. That one falls. He's got 6.
Ingram and that body and that maturation showing off in plays just like that.
Here's Ball. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And how about the awareness from Valanciunas? He read the pick and roll coverage there. Beautiful.
Ball, the pass to Bridges. Shot left block. Here's Washington. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That'll be his second foul of the game. And some changes here for the Hornets. Bouknight, he's checked in for Terry Rozier. And it's Ish Smith in for Ball. Now here's Bouknight. Defended by Hart. Bouknight, no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Hornets trail by 13. There's 47 seconds left to play in the third. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Graham dishes to Williamson. Can't hit from in close. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Moves back up. Oubre can't get it to go. Pelicans leading by 13. Valanciunas with a screen on Smith. Ingram finds Valanciunas. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
With how he can operate on the block and shoot it, Valanciunas is a tough matchup for most centers.
It's his first trip to the line.
And at the line last year, he was good on about 77% of his attempts.
And he knocks down the first one. He hits both from the stripe.
And a bruising, fundamentally sound big man. Valanciunas is a throwback. More importantly, he's willing to play whatever role is asked of him.
And the rejection by Valanciunas. And they're able to recover. He gets it in there. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans. 13 points up at the end of the period. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Right back after this break. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for the Hornets. Up of the forward spot, it's Hayward and Bridges.
Oh, man. Fans love that. Listen to that. I love that sound in the arena.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Ball kicks to Oubre. Plumlee sets the pick for Oubre. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Williamson a screen on Oubre. Out to the right wing. Valanciunas passes to Williamson. New Orleans moving the ball around. Hart, no good.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Ball with it, now guarded by Ingram. Ball kicks to Hayward. Pulls it from 20. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Just picture perfect form on that jumper. Hayward's just so fundamentally strong.
Inside. And the dunk by Williamson. Ooh.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Passes it to Plumlee. Plumlee sets the pick for Hayward. Plays it up and banks it in.
That's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Ingram against Plumlee. To the right side. Valanciunas finds Ingram. Another shot. It doesn't go for him. And it's the Hornets taking it the other way. To the inside. It's deflected. And stolen by Williamson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, the defense coming at Zion shot hard right there, but he's smart. And he plays into it, getting the personal.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Washington comes in for Mason Plumlee. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Oubre. Here's Hayward. Again, the Hornets score.
Oh, boy, the touch is coming back here in the second half. Percentages from the field much better than it was at the break.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear New Orleans' coach going over their plan during the break. He said, guys, we don't want to play hero ball. We don't want to take threes that aren't there. There are better options when you run the offense all the way through. However, we'll see if they can make that adjustment.
Ball, the pass to Hayward. Ball sets a screen for Hayward. Driving to the basket. Doesn't go that time. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by Washington. 3, Marshall. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Steps back. Here's Hayward. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Hayward's got 11 in the second half. Pelicans leading by 10. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. LaMelo Ball picks one up. That free throw good from Hayes. Hayes hits them both. Hornets trail by 12. To the paint. Here's Ball. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
And once Rozier spots that hole in the defense, he just doesn't hesitate. Just sends the ball to an open shooter.
Now here's Satoransky. Defense is right there. And Hayes throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from three-point range.
And there's the pass to Satoransky. Dishes it to Hayes. It's tipped. Rozier with the steal. Teardrop shot. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Satoransky looking around. To the wing on the left. Alexander Walker. The three-pointer no good.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And the Hornets miss again. New Orleans leading by 12. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Zion Williamson.
Hey, guys, no doubt who our pick is going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Pass to Plumlee. To the middle. Pelicans with the rebound. Williamson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Graham, the pass to Williamson. Back to Graham. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. And the Pelicans lead by 17.
Yeah, the awareness and the natural playmaking ability starting to show up in Zion's play.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Devontae Graham. That's his first foul. How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
On defense, New Orleans, 17-point lead, their biggest. To end the cold streak. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The first free throw is good.
Team foul. Shooting for shot.
Both shots good from the stripe. And so Graham will bring it up for New Orleans.
2 minutes remaining.
To the inside. Stolen by Washington. Ball with it. Now defended by Williamson. Pass to Washington. And once again off the mark by Charlotte. Pelicans leading by 15. Ingram outside. Hayward against Graham. Ingram passes to Williamson. Fires the 3. And Ingram the bucket on the assist by Williamson. Ingram's got 6 in the quarter.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Here's Ball, and it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for New Orleans.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Zion Williamson.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Valanciunas, good.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. A 3-pointer off the mark. And the Pelicans with possession here. It's a 16-point game. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Ingram dishes to Williamson. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Jonas, you have a lot on you in terms of patrolling the paint. How do you think you're doing?
I feel good. There is a better game, there is a worse game, but, I'm bringing energy every game. I'm fighting, and my job is take rebounds, set of screens. I'm doing that job.
It's grunt work, but you're good at it. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.